thrilled that you all are here today. We have got some pretty awesome stuff to unveil. We know the value that you all put on the Proof Collective, and we want to continue over these 3 years to add additional value to the Proof Collective. 3 key things here that we think about: building products, providing knowledge, and then fostering the community. And that means both making sure that we have this inclusive like online Discord, and then also in real life events. We want to expand our influence, expand our reach, and then build a wider moat, making our business even more durable and successful. I'd like to welcome on Ryan CARSON, our Chief Operating Officer.
There is just a flood of information coming at all of us every day as NFT collectors. We literally see multiple projects launching every day. How can any collector synthesize this much information? We would like to help you tackle this, and I'm proud to announce Proof Deep Dives. They're going to create concise and, most importantly, actionable 3 to 5 page PDF reports exclusively for Proof members. And our research analyst team will then work very hard to release one Proof deep dive every single week. You are going to love this information. It will make it actionable. It will make it concise.
We want to work with the creators so that when they launch, it's not a matter of playing catch up. We can launch a deep dive with the launch of a new project so that you can just go in and figure out what you need to learn.
In addition to that, we are launching Proof Weekly Highlights. So our research analysts will be responsible to identify, recruit, and appoint Proof members, so you all, to have a special role in Discord that we're calling Proof Curators. Proof Curators are in charge of identifying important Discord posts and NFT industry news related to their specific vertical. On top of that, we're going to take all of those highlights and we're going to compile them into a weekly PDF summary. And you are going to love it. Next up, there's so many vital topics that I need to know, that we all need to know as collectors. Things like wallet security, NFT tax strategies, how to use advanced tooling. I would like to introduce you to Proof Academy. We are going to hire a full-time events organizer to create regular expert panel sessions with screen sharing and video so that you can see what's going on, so you can learn. And we're going to cover all these key topics for you so that you can get effectively and quickly educated. Next up, I would like to introduce Proof of Conference. We are going to throw the world's best NFT conference. You have to be a Proof Collective member to get this kind of access at the show, and everybody is going to want access. It's going to be so much fun. We want to take that and organize even more events to make it more accessible. So we are launching Proof Meetups. We're going to do officially organized and curated Proof Meetups at 4 of the largest shows every year. That's going to allow you all to build those kind of relationships and those kind of connections that are extremely valuable. I think 1,000 beautiful flowers are going to bloom from these meetups and our Proof of Conference. So can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you, Ryan. The Proof Podcast Studio. It's a real shame that we have these amazing artists, great artwork, and we're just unable to show that to you in real time. You have to dig through the show notes to see all that stuff. A lot of in-studio guests, and then also from all over around the world. So you'll actually get to see the visual content as it's being produced. Super excited to have that done. My hope is that we can go and have live video for everything we do, hopefully in the next couple months. So stay tuned on that front. Moving on. So Justin is a fantastic designer, fantastic product person. Really thrilled to have him on board as Chief Product Officer.
We've got this big brand called Proof, and we love Proof. It's super fun. And we talked about this idea of fostering community. We've got the Proof Collective that many of you are a part of today. We talked about Proof Academy and these, one-on-ones and teaching people how to do certain things. But then we've got this third pillar, which is building product. Proof will be known for creating products that push the boundaries of technology, innovation, and utility. We're going to have a whole hell of a lot of fun doing it. But first, let's talk about something necessary for our space at Proof Collective. So we've got this card. The card's fun. It's pretty. Optically, it's nice, but it is an NFT. Nobody's going to have a framed portrait of themselves hanging in a museum when you do something incredible. And that's going to be the picture that sums you up along with 1,000 other people. But this highlights a very specific need. Proof needs a PFP. Moonbirds will be Proof's PFP project. This is what identifies many of us in the Web3 space. So right now, these are the Moonbirds that we have created. Now we got a long way to go. We got a lot of traits.
The same concept of the Proof Collective utility, meaning adding utility and applying that to Moonbirds is the goal here. So for example, let's just say on full moons, you receive airdrops if you're nesting your bird, and nesting your bird is a way of staking your bird. So you don't want to remove them from the nest when there's airdrops coming. At meetups, if you bring your birds together with others, you'll unlock new expansions, such as new nests or new perches that give you different advantages. Yes, it's going to represent you. And yes, it's going to provide full IP rights for you so that we're not locking up the IP here. You can go and you can monetize it. You can put it on t-shirts. You can do a bunch of different fun, creative things. We're going to do what's right for the community and give all those rights over. 10,000 Moonbirds in total. But here's the awesome part. 2 free Moonbirds per Proof Collective pass. And then we'll have an additional 8,000 that will go out to the general public. Now, Moonbird benefits for that total 10,000 supply. You'll have Proof Discord access, not Proof Collective access. Everything that you see today as a Proof Collective member, all those channels, all that content, all of the additional things that we talked about today in terms of the benefits, that's just for the collective. And so we're going to create a Moonbird token gated channel just for Moonbird holders. And then as holding Moonbirds, you'll be eligible for airdrops pertaining to Moonbirds. You get all the IP rights. And then for the Proof of Conference, you don't get the free pass and the VIP access like you do as a Proof Collective member, but you will get early access and a discount to that as well. Justin?
So today we're going to just announce very quickly with a quick little vision statement, something right now that is codenamed Project High Rise. Project High Rise has one statement that I will put out there, which is very important and near and dear to all of our hearts. How can we all come together in an environment to share the art that we love, connect with other collectors, and own a little space in the metaverse?
High Rise is going to be epic. We haven't seen any of this stuff built before, so it is new and exciting. And we want to make sure that we have enough of a head start to where if it's really working, we own the space. Let's talk about Grails. It has been so much.
Oh my God.
And you all are going to have your minds blown when we do the reveal. So we want Grails to happen again, but we don't want to dilute the brand. It's not like we want Grails to happen every week or every month. This is probably something that will certainly happen annually. And in a perfect world, it would happen a couple times a year. We want to create a Grails minting pass for Grails 2. You will receive an airdropped minting pass that will allow you to mint a Grail. Why do this? One, you may have another Grail that you want to buy. And you think, how do I buy this? Well, currently, you have to wait for someone to mint it, and then to list it, and then to find the right price, and then to buy it. That's a little bit of a pain in the ass. So with minting passes, you can just talk to another Proof Collective member, or you can go to OpenSea if you're not a Proof Collective member, and you can find a minting pass, and you can just buy one. And then you can pick any of the ones that you want, burn that pass, and then mint it. So it gives you a really flexible way to either collect more Grails, or you look at the 20 artists and you're like, none of these are speaking to me this time around. I'm just going to sell my minting pass to someone else. And you have the ability to do that as well. So moving forward from here, obviously the artist collaborations, we're going to continue to do more of these. Heart U is the best example. I approached the artist and I said, hey, you've done some amazing work. Would you like to do your first PFP? We want to do more of these Proof artist collaborations where we work directly with the artists. So expect to see more of that also in the coming months. So let's talk about our recap. Got the deep dives, really deep informational dives, focusing on a single artist and single drop. The weekly highlights, that is your must read information for what's going on. If you step away from the computer for a couple hours and you miss several days worth of information, the best of it will be in highlights. The academy, that foundational knowledge. How do you secure your wallet? How do you transition from layer 1 to layer 2? What new chains should you be paying attention to? All of that's going to be in there. Proof of Conference. It's going to be massive. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be executed at the highest level because we have the best person in-house to do that. Proof meetups. We want to expand this, have more of this happen, and we'll be attending these all around the world. So it won't just be domestically here in the United States. Moonbirds. This is going to be our PFP. with a ton of utility associated with it. And this is just going to be a fun one. And then Project High Rise, our little attempt at a different take on the metaverse. And then, of course, Grails 2 coming soon. This has been a really, really fun announcement. So a lot more to come. I hope you're really pumped about the future and what we're creating. We're certainly thrilled to be on this side of the table and be building this stuff for you. It's the most fun I've had since Web 2 in terms of product building. It's awesome. So thank you all for joining us for this.